Hello everybody, and welcome to another match reaction episode for Late Night Football. It's finished on aggregate. Barcelona 3, Eintracht Frankfurt 4 in the UEFA Europa League. And I don't care what anyone says, I love the Europa League. I really love it. And this game, I think, is a perfect advert for what the Europa League is all about. I mean, it was just sensational. And I mean, to be honest, I had so many emotions. Those last 10 minutes were absolutely bonkers because I mean, Frankfurt, let's just start with that. Frankfurt, I think it's sensational for the first 85 minutes of the game. I thought they were brilliant. They're absolutely brilliant. 3-0 up. Rafael Santos Borre with probably one of the goals of the season. To be honest, absolutely thumped it in when he could have probably passed it and probably might have been better, but he took it on. That was the second goal. Kostic scored 2 goals. Again, I thought both of them, but the first one, of course, was a Stonewall penalty. The third goal, very well taken. And I think that is ultimately what did the game in, didn't it? That ultimately is what cost them because, that it's just bad defending throughout from Barcelona. I think Eric Garcia had a real nightmare of a game. And every time it looked like Frankfurt countered, they would score. Every time it was like that. Just one, they probably could have got 5 or 6 goals. Actually, they had made a couple of easy, pass decisions, good decisions on the ball when they had those moments, those final passes. But they could have easily had 5 or 6. It just Barcelona had no answer for the first 85 minutes, 86 minutes. They had absolutely no answer of what they were going to do. They just looked shell shocked. I think that it looked shell shocked. Maybe it was a lack of experience at this level. Maybe it was the fact that they might have underestimated Frankfurt. They were caught out by the fast start that Frankfurt made, and then when you consider an early goal, all of a sudden you start panicking, you get desperate. Like again, lack of experience, lack of that game awareness, and maybe that kind of caught up with them as well. They just looked out of sorts for that first 85 minutes. And well done to Frankfurt. Absolutely well done to put Barca under the cosh. And then, of course, the drama started. Busquets scores a goal, which is ruled out offside. Unluckily, but, that was a great decision. It was offside. And then he does score a screamer, and it's 3-1. And you've got 9 minutes to play of injury time. And, oh, my God, that was... I think Barcelona, had a couple of 2 or 3 good chances. And again, in that extra time, that they could have taken. And had they taken one of them, 3-2, what happens later? You get a penalty. And this guy gets sent off. You got a penalty right with the last kick of the game. Memphis scores again. Was it in? If there was no goal line tech, probably would not have been given. But goal line tech helps them to get a goal back, makes it 3-2, 4-3 in aggregate. And then, that was unfortunately just too late at the end, and they just lost out there. It was sad, but I mean that's the way it goes. Barcelona are out of the Europa League. They're out of the competition. But the one competition they haven't won. And now it will be at least another couple of years before they win it again. They don't play this one very often, so it will be a while before they get a chance to get that Europa League trophy. So but it was sad. It was very sad to watch Barcelona the way they played in the first 85 minutes. They did make a good comeback in the last 10-15 minutes, but then you're kind of expecting that as the game goes in. Frankfurt kind of went deeper. They kind of started going a bit. You want to protect that lead. You've 3-0 up, so you want to close the game out. And I think they kind of let Barcelona back into it towards the end there with those 2 goals. But I mean, take nothing away. They were just sensational. Frankfurt, they were just very, very good. Borre goal was absolutely amazing. Kostic was good. I thought Knauff really looked very, very good in this game. And a special mention for Inter, who I think is just, I think it's a bit, it doesn't really get talked about much. As far as moves and transfers, things that that's concerned, might be some clubs maybe looking at him, and that might be something. And from Barcelona's perspective, it's hard to say. I mean, Aubameyang looked off pace. I think Torres didn't look too good either. I don't think anybody really played well in the first. I mean, Dembele looked okay in the first half. I don't think anybody else really covered themselves in glory. I thought Eric Garcia was abysmal. I don't know how he played. I think he played the full 90, if I'm not mistaken. Might have come off at the end, but I think he probably played the full 90. I don't know how he played as long as he did. I think Mingueza came out for him. So I have no idea how that happened. Dest, of course, was at fault for the third goal. I don't think he was that much better either. So yeah, I think Araujo looked probably okay towards last 50 minutes. He had a couple of chances. He was looking like he might score a goal towards the end there. So I thought he looked, decent. And then of course, Jong, I think played well. Like when he came on, even though Barcelona conceded 2 goals, I think had they kept him on from the start, he might have made a difference. But I mean, again, nobody comes out of that game with any kind of credit from that game. So that's for Barcelona to take back. Xavi, I think this is a big setback for him. The first real setback I think that he's faced. in his Barcelona career. So far, it's been pretty good sailing for him, but it's an experience, right? And he'll learn from it. Hopefully, he'll get some ideas from it. He was telling that Pedri had a bad game as well. He was taken off at halftime. Never happens. Usually, it doesn't happen that Pedri gets taken off at halftime and you need to win the game. So I think, again, an experience for him as well to learn from. So these are things for Barcelona to pick up. They're a young team, they're a young squad. Some of them at least are young, not everyone, but some of them are young. And so it was a good first experience for them. And hopefully they can learn from that and build on that for the future. But Frankfurt, I mean, now they've got to play West Ham. Again, West Ham was impressive again, 3-0 win over Lyon. Absolutely well done. They're going to take them on, and that would be an interesting game. I'm sure, some of the West Ham fans might be disappointed that they're not going to play Barcelona in the semi-final, and that would have been a nice little tie for them. But nonetheless, it's a semi-final. It's a big occasion. I think Frankfurt will have to be up for it. They'll be without Enditska. I think even Jakic, will be missing that game as well. So there'll be a couple of suspensions to deal with. But I thought they were excellent, and I don't think you can underestimate them for the semi-finals. I think that's going to be a cracking game that we're going to see. But well done to Frankfurt. Congratulations to all Frankfurt fans. Congratulations to Oliver Glasner. Congratulations to all the players in the semi-final. Barcelona. It's a tough loss to take. I think that the last 2 goals kind of ease that what do you call it? They give that a little bit of respectability to the scoreline. But I think most Barcelona fans who have watched the game would know that they were outplayed. For 85 minutes, they were completely outplayed in that game, and that's something for them to take on and learn and hopefully come back better. For the next game. I think that's what they're going to look at. Anyway, share this video if you like to. Share your comments. What do you think about Barcelona's exit from the competition? Do you think it's one that I'm sure it's one that they would have wanted to win, but what do you make of it as a Barcelona fan or as a neutral? Let me know in the comment section, of course. And we'll have a good day or night, whatever time you're watching this, and hope to see you again very, very soon. Take care. Goodbye.